absolutely try
I
and
need
keep
you to
me
do the
alive.
damage. I'll just make sure that you live. So you just tell me where you want to go, and I'll protect you.
Cool. Well, let's start pushing perhaps
Go
up to
this
the
way.
centre, down to that flag point, perhaps down here maybe. So
This
we've got
way.
sort of a bit of options where
Right.
towards the centre of the map.
What's the highest tier you've got to on Total Arena?
I've got up to, well, currently in the open beta I'm up to tier 7 is my highest. I've got some of the Carthaginian cavalry up at tier 7 and some of the war elephants up at tier 7 as well. Which is pretty cool, although the Carthaginian cavalry is fairly horrific. I'm not a fan. But then when I was playing back in closed beta I got up to tier 8 with the Roman cavalry, which were pretty awesome at the time.
Yeah. I think I just need to adjust the audio levels really quick because I think you're coming in a bit too loud. Just hold on 1 second.
Okay. I'm noticing I'm struggling a fair bit on
Okay.
ping. I think running the Discord voice
Oh,
is making it struggle a bit.
is it? Yeah.
But it's not so bad with archers, it just means that my commands are being a bit laggy. I'm just trying to harass these.
Yeah, but I'll just make sure no one comes in and flanks you.
Yeah, that'll be good, thank you.
Chuck a few javelins in their face, see how that goes.
Oh, why not? Oh, those guys are getting slaughtered. Okay, keep moving up. Looks like this battle's sort of tipping in our favour.
Okay, then we got cavalry coming around the rear, so
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
want to stay close to me.
I see them, they could do quite a bit of damage to us.
Release!
Oh, they went up to someone
Our
else. That's fine.
brothers are caught in the
Good.
crossfire.
Oops, I'm causing a bit of friendly fire.
Fire!
A little bit's okay, just you know. There's
Yeah,
like
try
two
not to-
men in a
Yeah.
squad of our guys. Cavalry on the left.
I see
there,
it,
Take
yeah.
them out. They're super weak. Yeah. You got
Ooh,
it?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's a nice amount of damage there. Oh,
Yeah, I tried playing as them, and I just found them to be just way too soft against archers. Archers just destroy those cavalry.
yeah,
I guess I just don't know how to play them well.
I'm up to the tier 6s with the Greeks, the Greek cavalry. Yeah, they actually start to become quite armoured towards as they get to the higher tiers. It's funny, they have no armour at the
Yeah.
start, and then by the end,
But that's the thing, I was playing tier 3. I've just found it so difficult at tier 3.
they are hard because they have that really strong charge, which is really good, but then they have like no combat ability. So as soon as you get caught into like hand-to-hand combat with other cavalry or anything like that, you just get absolutely slaughtered.
Our men
Yeah.
are under attack.
And like you say, archers just
Yeah,
cut
the
them
problem is you
down.
can't really
Brothers are
kill,
caught in the crossfire.
kill that much on the charge. I mean, you can, but if you rear charge them. But most players are pretty decent at the game. They don't let you rear charge them.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, which can make it pretty difficult. I feel a bit bad, I'm getting quite a lot
I
of
think we
damage,
got
but
this match in the bag.
yeah, I feel bad, I'm taking all the damage and you're
Yeah, it's absolutely
just having to
fine.
defend me.
Doesn't matter. Team effort.
They're quite nice, these barbarian archers, I quite like them.
Our base is under attack. We must
Yep.
stop them.
Good old get the women to shoot.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got the Greeks up to tier 7, the Greek archers, which are kind of a bit different because they have that barrage mechanic, which means you like end up firing really quickly,
Our base is under attack. We
which
must
these
stop them.
barbarians don't have. But they seem to have a bit more range, these barbarian archers, which is pretty cool.
Release.
And they're still shooting at me. I'm in Testudo.
I know, yeah. Yeah, well, then they're if I'm in range of them, they're in range of me. And yet they could just shoot at me.
Yeah, they
silly.
should try and shoot at you.
Fire.
I guess I
No,
know.
you're safe. As long as they don't come up the rear, but I'm
Yeah, I think
we'll
we're
see.
looking pretty good for this match.
I'm not
now.
going to get a high score, but
No, sorry about
doesn't
that.
matter. No, look, I
Enemy
offered to
base
do
will
this. That's
soon
fine.
be ours.
I think more people need to think more about the team than themselves. You'd win more matches. You see these heroes that go in, they're like just try and cap as many points as possible, but they forget about the team and they end up losing.
Yeah, there's definitely a large element of that. Yeah, you're protecting archers or ranged in general and artillery and stuff like that. I'm just going to move into the cap circle now, by the way, probably.
Yeah, there's nothing left here. I think most of the enemy troops are at our
Yeah, we
our
should.
base. We'll cap this so quickly. Now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, protecting your team, protecting artillery and stuff like that, and just sort of keeping a general eye out seems to make a more difference to win rate than trying to get as many kills as possible, I think.
Yeah.
Vercingetorix goes to his ancestors.
Awesome. There we go.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be down the bottom in this match.
You get a few
hang on.
points
Smart,
for
Our
smart.
capping.
victory is
Branch up.
moments away.
I might just move into range of these. I get a little bit of damage on this artillery.
Cease firing.
Yes. Oh, nice, managed to pour a few extra points of damage on this artillery just before the game ended.
Yeah.
Fire.
'Cause that's
Well,
one
you're
thing.
almost right up the top.
Yeah, obviously,
It's ours.
getting damage on artillery is one of the most profitable things you can do for points, because each unit has. So you have 3 units, you have 1,500 points worth of damage in your units, no matter what they are, and yet artillery crew consists of 20 unarmored people. So if you kill those 20 people, you get 500 points per artillery crew. No matter what they are, compared to killing a full unit of Romans. So if you can get a volley or cavalry charge into artillery, you end up just doing so much damage.
Yeah. Well, that was good just to get a win, I think.
The internet's never great at the best of
Yeah, I
times.
live out in the middle of nowhere too. In Australia. The middle of nowhere.
Yes, your middle of nowhere is probably a lot more middle of nowhere than my middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's workable with archers. It's the best thing to do it with, I think.
Yep.
Archers!
I'm gonna jump up to tier 5 because we absolutely slaughtered them
Yeah.
in that match.
Yeah. Maybe perhaps try.
I just want to see how
Yeah, no, absolutely. And then maybe try. Maybe if you want to leave 1 unit with me, and maybe you could use your other 2 units to go forwards or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I'll still try and protect you. I think we'll work really well as a team. You absolutely slaughtered them in that battle.
Archers!
And if we work as a team, I think we've got a very high chance of being valuable to the team. And I'm more concerned about being valuable to the team than getting, capping lots of points. That doesn't matter to me that much.
Okay, good. Okay.
Anyway, I'm ready.
Okay. Let me. Heroes up there, hopefully.
The clans are ready.
At the end of the day, if we start losing, I'll have to end up going into melee anyway. So
Yeah,
it'll be
true.
fine.
That's true. Yeah.
Basically, if we slaughter the enemy, I'll end up with a low score. If we're going to have a really tough fight, I'll probably end up with a mid score.
Yes, yeah, because they're going to have to come onto you anyway, aren't they, like you say?
Yeah. But yeah, my job's going to be to try to make sure that you can keep shooting as long as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can find a game first.
So you reckon Arena does the best on your channel?
Yeah, for me it does, definitely. And that's where the bulk of my videos are, and that's kind of, I guess, what my subscriber base is sort of mostly formed from, I guess. And I don't really know how
it can be difficult to branch out from what you built your audience on.
Exactly, yeah. I guess at least it's even though it's kind of quite different from Total War games, at least it's kind of related to Total War, so at least there's a bit of sort of crossover there to branch into other Total War games.
Yeah. Sort of. The only thing this relates to Total War is that it reuses the assets from Rome 2, and it's made by Creative Assembly.
Yes.
It's not a Total War game.
No, I know. It's more of a World of Tanks type game, really. But It's it shares a name, so people might look at look at my other Total War game videos.
That's it. It just shares the name. That's it.
Yeah, it is pretty different. But yeah, it's
Nothing wrong
funny.
with it, but-
I guess I'm reasonable at this as a game. A lot better. I'm a lot better at this than I am in like Total War games in general. I'm not so good when it comes to like micromanaging a big army, but dealing with 3 units I can about do.
Okay, let's quickly choose a slot. Do you want to go left or right flank?
Let's go left, so like 9, 8.
All right, cool.
Hopefully we'll get a few other people come with us. Yeah. So,
What do you think of Thrones to Britannia?
so I quite like it. I think I'm slightly biased in the sense that, for me, obviously it's set in England, in like Saxon England, which I think is really cool.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool for me, and I'm kind of like quite a fan of the period. So I think that kind of affects my views slightly. I think it's
fair enough.
a bit of a step backwards in some of the mechanics, like things like the got rid of agents, which seems a bit strange. I know the agents weren't exactly perfect in some of the other games, but just like blanket remove them, and things like what else have they done? Like some of the move mechanics, like force march is gone and things like that. So yeah, I don't hate it. And I can obviously say I like the period, but it probably could have done better. It's probably a bit rushed, maybe. It's like it's like a Total War and a half, isn't it? It's not like a full new game. It's like an expansion pack, a standalone
Total War
expansion
and a
pack.
half. Just
Yeah.
half a Total War.
Yeah, half a Total War. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
Okay, we got incoming here.
Okay, I'm just going to try and initially focus on their archers. Oh, enemy cavalry from the back. Where the hell did they come
Oh,
from?
they even use it. How'd they get there so fast?
Okay, it's not too
I
bad.
failed in protecting you in this one.
Oh, I'm running the wrong way. Let me just try and run into your unit, basically, is what I'm going to try and do.
Our men return to fight again.
Oh, damn. How much have you got left?
Well, we can save this if I can just... The problem I've got now is we've got those tier 5 archers who are also... So I really need to try and run into the grass.
Yeah, we walked right into the thick of them here. And you got recharged right off the bat as well.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to see them this early on.
So let me try and get a few focus.
The battle's not over. Like,
No.
it's not too bad.
I'm not completely out of it. I'm just fairly out of it. I'm going to try and run into this unit for starter because you're fairly caught into combat now.
Cease firing.
It's not helped to some extent by every decision I make. I have to try and think about a second ahead because I've got 1,000 ping.
1,000 ping.
Yeah.
Because you're playing on the Asia server.
But I don't think it is because
I'm
it's the
on
same
the Asia
server.
I get 300.
Yeah, it's because it's not actually separate servers. This is the stupid thing about it. It's the same server. We all play on the same server. So if we weren't partied up and I was on the EU server and just doing random battles, we can actually bump into each other in the same game. But I can't team up with you in a party on the EU server.
Our brothers are
So
called
it's only one server,
Right,
just in Europe, in England, I guess. But it's all region locked. I think for legal reasons or something. So
Yeah.
we're all playing on the same server. You're just not allowed to play together.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it
Well,
is.
I'm pretty much dead.
under attack.
How did I do? I did... Actually, I did really well.
You're doing a lot better than me. I'm currently running around in a circle trying to dodge arrow fire.
Oh, I don't know how I got to the top,
I've just got a handful of...
but I'm out. I got nothing left.
Cease firing.
Oh, dear, it's not ready. Okay.
I think we may have pushed in too hard, too fast here.
Yeah, a little bit. It was... If that cavalry hadn't been there, that would have been it would kind of played out differently. So some things that was good is in the sense that we got up and captured that. You captured that observation point straight away, which was good for me, which I thought was going to be good for me because I could see their archers and basically they couldn't see me
Our men are under
because I was
attack.
hiding in the long grass behind you,
Yeah.
and they had no observation on me. I had full visibility on them, so I thought that was going to work
It's
out
like
really
they knew
well.
exactly where to go.
Yeah, but then exactly. Then that cavalry turned up. Oh, I just ran into
The
the tree.
Valkyries have come for me.
Part of the problem is that you can't zoom out very far, so
Have you activated the
Like,
higher camera?
it's, by the time you see them, it's too late.
Yeah, have you
What's that?
have you turned on the higher camera mode in the settings?
Where's that?
So if you go to
Let me have a look.
options, I think it's then advanced, maybe? No, it's not there. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. Find it. Controls, increase camera height. So you go escape option controls, and there should be an increase
Where's
camera
that?
height. So if you go to escape and then options, are you still in battle or have you logged out?
Yep.
Yes. If you go to escape options and then
Yeah, no, I'm in control.
yeah, controls, and then it should be in the camera settings should be a tick box that says increase camera height.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, I see it. Lower performance. Oh yeah, be fine. Oh yeah, get a little bit extra. Nothing major.
No, it doesn't make a huge difference, but it kind of gives you that little bit sometimes.
Well, that actually will really help.
Yeah, I don't know why
even
they
if I
did.
could have an extra second.
Yeah, it's strange they did it a patch or two ago, but didn't really tell anyone they did it, so no one knows about it unless you happen to like read the patch notes. So it was I don't know why they did it like that.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not on as standard,
Follow it.
so all the people who need the extra camera height when they like start the game and stuff don't get it. It seems a silly way of doing it. Well, you're leading the team, and I'm at the bottom of the team.
Am I still leading the team? Really?
Yeah, it's not gone very well for our team this game.
Well, it's like I usually say, if I lose, at least I'm at the top of the team. So
Yeah.
I'm the best of the losers. Where are you?
I'm stone
Oh man,
stone
you're right
bottom.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, you got rear charge, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, though, just because I got a high score, I didn't do my job. My job was to protect you.
Yeah, but it was a bit unfortunate with the cavalry. They were using that infiltration, so they were marked as our own team colour, so it's kind of hard to spot them, isn't it?
No, at least it was quick. Don't
Indeed.
you hate it when you're eliminated at the beginning and then there's like 5 men left at the end of the match and they just keep running around? waiting
Yeah,
for time to run out?
yeah. It's like one unit of cavalry just hiding in the corner. Yeah, it's annoying. That should give me enough experience for the next level bow.
Archers!
That's quite cool. It gives me a bit more damage and more range. That's nice. Let me get that unlocked. It's a cruel bow.
Arminius.
Do you play much Paradox games?
Yeah, I certainly did. Not on my YouTube channel. I haven't done really anything. I really kind of got into Hearts of Iron 3 like a year or so ago. Played that a lot.
Oh, man, Hearts of Iron 3. You basically need a college degree to play that game.
Yes, it's it's quite something, isn't it? It's yeah, it's good though. I really enjoy it. Once you get the hang of it. It's
That's the thing. Once you get the hang of it, man. When I first played, I didn't have a user manual or anything. I remember looking at the user manual, and I was just like, I can't figure this out. It was unlike anything that I had ever played before, because it was one of my first Paradox games. And I was like 2 days into the game, just constantly restarting because I just didn't know what I was doing. I was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this. I just don't know what I'm doing. I nearly gave up on it. But then I got the hang of it. Wouldn't say I ever mastered the game, but I got the hang of it.
yes, yeah, I'm the same. Yeah, I still never quite got my head around like the HQs and things like that. Oh, things like that. I just you have to like set all the different tiers of command. Assign about 50 million officers. If you've got like a large, if you like Germany or something, you have to assign so many.
Yeah, that game. I mean, Hearts of Iron 4, when it first came out, copped a lot of heat for being streamlined, but Hearts of Iron 3 was very complicated.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't disagree. It was pretty ridiculous at first. It's pretty good fun though when you start to get the hang of it. So yeah, no, I did like that.
That's the thing though. Once you get the hang of it, but the problem is like like it took me 2 days to get the hang of it.
Yes.
You know, it felt like I had to go through a course.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I wonder how.
And I'm someone who perseveres at something as well. I can imagine
Yes.
a lot of people, if they don't pick it up immediately, they just drop it. They're like, it's too complicated. I can't figure it out within 10 minutes.
Yeah. 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 They must lose a lot of players because of that.
That's where
So-
Total War gets them.
Yes. Yes. That much more
'Cause
relaxed style.
Thrones of Britannia, you can master the game immediately. Because
Yeah.
there's only 2 mechanics you need to understand.
Yeah, it is a lot simpler. But then I guess there is different people want different things. I guess some people are more determined to persevere. I like a complex game which I can ultimately learn. But then I guess there's some people like just to have a half an hour blast and charge around with axes. I guess.
That's what I prefer as well. I like to, if I'm going to get a game, I want to like max it out. I want to play 1,000 hours and become really good at it over time. Not immediately become good at something. I don't like getting games where I master it within the first few hours.
Yes.
That's boring.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I agree. It's I think that's kind of why I've started to enjoy this Total War Arena. The more I play it, it's pretty basic because obviously it's just like 3 units against lots of other people with 3 units. But then I think when you start to get good, it's surprising sort of how much difference you can do and how you can outplay people as you start to get the hang of it more and more.
Yeah.
So I think there is kind of like it's easy to learn but pretty hard to master. I think.
Yeah, I guess I have not mastered this game
No,
in any way, shape, or
I am
form,
far
so-
from mastering it myself, but I certainly think I've improved from like the start.
Yeah. Like I don't mind playing this game a little bit. I don't usually play a whole lot of multiplayer stuff just because I prefer single player, especially prefer single player campaign type things. I don't like the whole mission structure, like
Yeah.
RTS stuff where mission 1, get to this point, mission 2, kill that base. I don't like that stuff.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
grand campaign stuff.
Yes.
But I don't mind playing this, once every so often.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you
But
mean.
after I play a few hours, I need to have a break.
Yeah, it can get a bit stressful at times.
I'm not really stressful. Most battles are more or less the same.
Yeah, they can be pretty similar, certainly.
Some people really love the PvP aspect of things. Not me. I don't really care that much. I just play it for fun, and then after a few hours, I'm like, I'm ready to go back to grand campaign game.
Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guess for me, because it's kind of like this is like the bread and butter of my channel sort of thing. So
Yeah.
I guess like when I think I'm at tier 6 for the unit and think, I need to get 30,000 experience to do this, and that's going to be 30 battles. I'm half thinking like it's almost slightly rewarding in the sense that it's not just the in-game rewards. I'm also getting like the YouTube rewards in the sense of I get to create a good video out
I
of
know
it.
exactly how you feel. That's what it was like for me, like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, even. You might not necessarily enjoy a game, but getting those YouTube rewards, that was the great thing. The problem is with my channel is that I have plateaued. I don't get any growth anymore. I haven't had growth in 2 years really, and so once that dries up, it purely comes down to the gameplay enjoyment.
Yes, I see. Yeah.
But I know exactly what you mean. It felt good to grow as a channel. Like Rome 2 was a perfect example for me. Rome 2 was not a great game when it came out, but I loved it because I was growing so much. And then when the growth dried up, I was like, wow, this is actually kind of boring.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I understand. Why do you think you've sort of started to not have so much growth over the past couple of years?
Well, I think it's more of a case of everyone who is going to subscribe to me already has. I think I'm pretty well known in the community now. And it's like, I think the majority of people know who I am, and they've made their decision now whether or not they're going to subscribe. Where do you want to set up? Center?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
you
actually
said-
hang
I
on.
see
I'll
it.
move. No, go to 6. I'll go 6, 7. Yeah.
Yep.
So. Oh right. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I can understand
That's what it
that.
feels like. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, because there's such a range of
Capture their base or cut them
like
down.
different Total War sort of streamers, like from. So I guess like there's like Jackie Fish and Pixelated Apollo and all that lot. Who seem to be, I think Jackie Fish and Apollo seem to be having like a bit of a growth spurt. It seems. I've been watching Jackie Fish quite a bit because he did quite a few arena videos as well. And he said,
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Go on then.
Pixelated Polo. Guess who was the first person to do collaborations with Pixelated Polo?
I'm going to go on a wild stab and say you.
Yeah. I picked him up when he was like only had 1,000 subscribers, and I had 10,000. But he moved his channel in a different direction, which makes sense.
Yeah, so I mean, he still seems to do quite a lot of Total War stuff. Let me just get that focus fire off. Okay, now I'm going to pull back. I'm being shot at. My ping is now 32. That's strange. Yeah, I wonder why his had so much. I guess I don't really know.
I can tell you why he grew so much. Because he's a really friendly guy. Like, that's genuinely who he is. Like, I've tried to piss him off in the past. It just doesn't work. And he makes entertaining videos, especially with the siege battles. He was doing something that nobody else was doing.
Yes.
That's how he succeeded. Whereas, cool. I rub people the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah, but I think, like, obviously I've known your channel for a reasonable amount of time, particularly since I started doing like some Total War stuff. I just find it hard. Do people really get offended by it? I mean, I guess they must do.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, it's obvious.
You can't believe how much people get offended by the shit that I say.
But it's only a joke at the end of the day. I mean, I guess
a lot of people can't take a joke.
Yeah, I guess so. It's it just seems a shame sometimes, doesn't it, that people like almost willfully like they want to be offended, don't they? But there we go.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter. I always remember when early days of the channel when there was a mother or something. She sent me a private message saying that, you know, disgusting human being, and that she's banned my channel from the children from watching it, because obviously I was swearing a lot. The kids must have been watching me and being like, "Eh, horse sandwich, motherfucker," or something like that, and you know, copying me. And the mother's like, "Oh, we can't allow this garbage human being to watch." I'm just like, my channel's not for kids anyway, so ban me, that's fine. But you know, I remember when my mother banned me from stuff. I just played stuff when she wasn't looking. So.
Yes.
You go right ahead and ban your kids. See how well that does.
Yeah.
You're just gonna teach them how to be deceitful.
Yeah, that's probably true. That is. Well, hopefully you'll have a similar influence on my channel as you did on Apollo's. Hopefully in a couple of years.
Apollo, he did it himself. Like I can't say that I made Pixelated Apollo. That's not true.
No, I know.
All I can say is that I recognized Pixelated Apollo when he was small, because it was for a hot seat, and there was a lot of people that applied to be in that hot seat. But I chose Pixelated Apollo because I liked his content the most.
Okay. I'm just absolutely decimating that. If you want to engage them, you can. Those Principes. Oh, you're being engaged in the centre in the river as well.
Yeah.
Okay, those archers.
I was too busy trying to dodge them.
Yeah.
So we're winning no matter what. So.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
I mean, short of them capturing the.
Yeah, but we're close enough that I can
centre.
Dash back. Oh, I'm just going to get some shots into the side. Is that unit there? Yeah, this is just perfect for me with archers. This is like lots of people all just sort of stood around and with their backs facing to me.
Yep.
Fire!
Shoot Taco Nasu because he's got his back turned to you.
Oh yeah, I see him. Nice. This will give me a lot of experience because I'm getting lots of damage against like tier 6, or they're 2 tiers higher than me.
Yeah.
Go on, make it my artillery. I'm going to move into this gully, try and use this cliff as a bit of cover.
Quick march!
She's taking quite a lot of damage from that artillery.
Cease firing!
Germanicus is so easy to use though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, the vengeance is just lovely when you get it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go tier 5. That vengeance ability makes a big difference.
It does indeed, yeah. Oh, it's pretty awesome. It's I'm kind of surprised it hasn't been nerfed in a way, because it's pretty powerful. Like in the last patch, like some of the Barbarian commanders got nerfed or Burst Midgets got nerfed. And yet, I know a lot of people are kind of surprised that Germanicus is still as strong as he is.
Being quite badly burnt.
Yeah, that scorched earth.
Guess that tier 6 guy is really starting to give me a hard time here. So I'm pretty much out. How'd I do?
You did pretty well.
Not great.
Well, you got 1900 aggression or 2000 aggression. Because it's not all about.
I know.
Just...
I usually like to go for like at least 3,000.
Yeah. It's it can be. It's not always necessarily a good representative of the points thing, because you get points for just being in Testudo and being shot at by archers. So sometimes.
Oh really?
Yeah. If you go,
That's
you get.
how I got so much score before.
Yeah, you get defense points. So if you just sit in Testudo, some people just sit in Testudo in front of archers and end up racking up, thousands and thousands of defense points. Well, I mean, they've not actually contributed anything to the team. They've just stood there and been shot.
Yeah.
They're just farming points.
Right, I didn't know that. Because that must have been what happened in the previous one. Because I didn't really do much at all, and I got loads of score, and most of it was because of defense points.
Yes, then that's probably when you're being shot at. Yeah, you get miss every time you block a missile. You basically get some defense points. Oh,
No.
tier 4. Still not got enough for the next bloody buckler shield.
Prisoner of Rome, no longer.
Upgrade Arminius' abilities a bit. How far are you off from getting up to the tier 6s?
Very far away. Not happening anytime soon.
Because you then got the choice, haven't you, whether you want to go the heavier armoured Romans or the sort of slightly lighter, more manoeuvrable ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna go armored legionaries.
Yeah, they're a lot. They're nice. They're pretty tough units once you get to the armoured legionaries. But they are quite slow though. It's the sort of the main consequence. Like movement speed.
Well, that's okay. I don't need them to be fast if they're doing their job.
Well, true, exactly.
Germanicus, consul of
Oh
Rome.
god, I flipped off the wrong unit.
Arminius.
What do you want to do? Do you want to have one more or keep going?
Yeah, sure. We'll do one more.
Yeah. We're having quite a lot. We're doing quite well, really. I think.
Was that 2 wins, 1 lose?
Yeah, I think so.
Men
That's not too
flock to my banner.
Oh, you're doing a very good job of protecting me. It's allowed me to get quite a lot of aggression points.
I didn't do a good job on the second one, but
No, but that was just kind of it was a bit unfortunate. I think it was less so much. It was more that the enemy cavalry player did a good job. he got behind us and was using infiltration.
yeah,
So it was like...
I did not expect him to get there so
No.
quickly. I would have, because in the first match I had someone behind you most of the match,
Yes.
but I didn't expect him to get right behind us right off the bat. That seemed
Yeah, he must have just charged straight
almost
away.
how he did.
Yeah, he must have just
Because
gone
we were
flat
also
out.
in the bushes as well. So
Yeah,
that's-
exactly. It was. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. He managed to spot us so quickly. Seems to be doing fairly well on the matchmaking front. It's not too bad, is it? To tier 5s, tier 5s and 4s.
Yeah, that's good. So if that's the case, then we shouldn't be seeing too many tier 6 on their side.
No, hopefully not.
Where do you want to set up?
Do you know? I just
Okay,
picked
gotcha.
there, but yeah, seems a reasonable spot because I'll probably
we
run
should
into this.
Oh no, that's fine. I'll catch up to you.
You sure? I'm probably quicker than you. Oh, it's probably not that much.
All right, I'm going to quickly move over to 9. Move over to 10.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Switch there.
There we go. Yeah, because I'll probably run it into this forest and sort of loiter around the edge, so maybe I'll
Capture their base or cut
stand a
them
chance of
down.
not being seen.
Quickly!
Keep moving.
These guys are really quick, and being barbarians, they don't get the
Archer!
movement speed penalty in quite so much in the forest as you do as Romans.
Archers! Yours to command! Apace!
Yeah, so I'm kind of going to go like here where I've just pinged. That's kind of where I'm going to aim to set up roughly.
Okay. Yeah, so this time I'm making sure I got someone at your rear. Okay, we got people here.
Yeah.
Cease firing!
Oops, I'm just clipping the back of them.
Lose!
Throwing javelins at you.
Yep.
Pulling back. Ooh, that's a lot of damage as they retreat.
Release!
Destroy! Archers! Run!
Okay, so we've got someone moving in the forest.
Yeah, I see him.
Is it? Oh, it's spearmen. Okay, yeah, move up on them. They shouldn't have a lot of missile block.
Our brothers are caught
Oops,
in the
I
crossfire!
clipped you in the rear of the crossfire.
Fire!
Destroy!
Okay, maybe.
Oh, I could get some reasonable shots in actually without causing too much if they're gonna.
Oh man, they just run back. They're trying to pull through.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll just get slaughtered if they do that. I'm not worried. I can easily outrun these guys. So.
Cease firing!
Oh, cavalry! That is a problem though. Coming in.
Oh, grab. Yeah.
Let me get momentum going.
Forward, onward!
Okay, they largely missed their charge. I'm going to just try and start to split up a little bit so that they can't all go for me.
Usually what I do with archers, leave one behind and send the other two back, and just
Yeah.
use one as a human
Our
shield.
base!
I'm trying to do.
Archers! Destroy!
Our brothers
he's
are
getting out
caught
of
in the
that. That's good.
crossfire!
They're good, and they absolutely decimated those spearmen, which gave you loads of points as well. So nice. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I didn't take too many casualties there. He sort of
Well, the
missed his
problem though is
charge.
that the rest of the team have failed us during all this.
Okay,
We're
yes. We are losing pretty badly.
But we got the high ground over here, so if we can shoot it on Skinny Slav, maybe that'd be
Trying
good.
to get some shots off. It's struggling with the all that enemy cavalry coming up. Yeah, that enemy cavalry coming up. Down
That's
there.
oh right, I thought that was Allied cavalry.
No, so it's in
I was wondering why
disguise.
Damn it, I gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's not only it's you got to deal with enemy cavalry in disguise as well.
Our men are under attack!
Oh, I'm being got by these slingers. This is not going to go very well for me, I don't think.
Release!
Yeah, we're
In, in a bit of trouble.
doing what I can.
No, you're doing a good job.
Cease firing!
You got archers shooting at you, so maybe get rid of them because you're not going to hit those cavalry. They're just trying to dick you around.
Okay, try and get more shots on these slingers.
Our base is under attack! We must stop
These
them.
enemy slingers seem to actually have a reasonable amount of armor.
Which I get move forward, move forward.
yeah,
We've got
coming.
cavalry incoming.
The enemy base will soon be ours!
God, Struth, I think it's just the bitter end. I think we've been
I think we did the best we could, but
yeah, I think so. Oh, there's more tier 6 cavalry coming in. They had like tier 6 units when we didn't have any by the looks of it. They've got some tier 7 heavy cavalry,
oh
tier
yeah,
6,
the cavalry's tier 6.
and
so
tier
that's-
6 archers. They've got some Lesbos tier 6 archers as well.
So we were just completely outclassed then. 'Cause
Yeah.
we didn't have a single tier 6.
We didn't have a single unit of tier 6, no. It's kind of hard when it gets a bit like
Well,
that.
I'm not unhappy. I'm up the top.
You didn't do too badly. I didn't do great, but I'm not stone bottom, so I'll take it. Try the last focus fire off before I die. And there it goes.
Well, that's 2 for 2. We'll make it best out of 5. We'll do one more.
Go on.
I suppose it'll feel the best once you're like at tier 10, knowing full well that you'll never ever go up against anyone tougher than you.
Yes, yeah.
But the slog to get to tier 10, Jesus.
Yes, it's real, isn't it? It's certainly quite quite the slog. Let me just upgrade my piece of equipment. Okay, cool. Yeah, then also as you start to get to like the really high tiers, you start to lose silver. You don't make silver anymore.
Yeah, I gotta watch out for that. I'm running low on silver as it is.
Battle ready.
I've only got 500,000.
Yours to command.
Yeah. See, on the EU, I've got like I don't know, like 4.5 million or something. I'm well up on silver.
Oh,
It's,
wow.
I spit at Caesar.
but you can
Yeah,
start
I'm
to
a
lose.
big hoarder. I like to hoard wealth.
Order.
Yes.
I don't like to spend. People always giving me
The
shit for,
clan stand under
you know, in my
one
games I've
banner.
always got a huge treasury. You're like, why don't you ever spend your money? It's like, because it's better in my hands.
Yes.
That's cool. Yeah, I don't mind wargaming. I mean, people give them crap for, I guess, you know, the pay to win stuff, but you know, that's the model.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a. They're always walking a bit of a fine line with the like premium units. I think at the moment they're pretty well balanced in the game because none of the premium units are like more powerful than the.
They did recently apparently have a an elephant unit that was premium that was really
Yes.
overpowered. It was like a tier 4 premium for
Yeah.
Carthage.
Tier 5,
But they
super.
took it off.
Yeah, it's yeah, I've got that. I actually brought that one because it was kind of like
Wow.
I thought controversy. I thought that would be a good opportunity to cash in and do a video. So I tried to get in on that. But yeah, it is a bit powerful. I mean, it's not like ridiculously powerful. It's not that much pay to win. It's just like pay to slight advantage, I guess.
Yeah. Well, people don't like pay to win stuff. That's for
No, no, it gets everyone. Everyone's really up in arms about it. As soon as anything
Pay,
like that.
pay to speed things up a little bit. I can understand that, but pay to win, like getting a unit that's so powerful that no one else on the other tier can deal with it.
Yes, that's not good. No, because that's just damages the actual game balance, isn't it? But things like
Yeah.
premium accounts and stuff, and
and using your gold to just you're like just that little bit away from tier whatever, and you're just like, oh,
yes,
I can't be bothered doing 3 more matches. I'll just
Yeah.
cheat my way there with gold.
yes, yeah,
That's what it's there for.
yeah, exactly. I do that occasionally when I'm just trying to get a unit up for a video or something, and I need 1,000 free XP or something. I just try and avoid having that extra game. I just
Yeah, I
Use
had a
20
similar
gold.
situation with Carthage. I was like 3/4 of the way through tier 5 because I wanted to get to tier 6. I was like, oh, I just don't want to do any more battles with these crappy spearmen. And so I just used my free experience to just get myself over there. All right, where do you want to set up?
I will be inclined to go. Oh, took too long. Everything's taken. Oh, I'll go right on that edge, I guess. Or should we just go? Should we go in this center? Okay, that's fine.
Well,
I'll probably just push up towards the center, like towards the 1-2 point, and if you just go like forwards, we'll meet in the middle.
Capture their base or cut them down.
Quickly. Archers.
I'll just have to catch up.
Eager.
Shouldn't take long.
Archers.
Get a
Forward,
bit of momentum
onward.
going.
Quickly.
Now these guys, once you start getting the because Arminius as a commander has like that momentum ability, so they start getting so fast
Yeah.
when you
Yours to command.
once it gets up to speed.
Quick march.
Oh, we've got some elephants on our team.
We've also got a disconnected person, so that's also not good.
No, what tier? Where are they? Oh yeah, I see them. Oh, they're only tier 4. It's not so bad.
Archers.
Well, still, it's just a player that
Yes, it's
someone
yeah.
else is going to have to control.
Probably just wait here for a bit. Well, actually, no, I'll stand in front of our spearmen since I can soon run back if anything comes.
Sure.
Must be arranged. They're in Testudo, so I don't think I'm going to do a lot of damage.
We have drawn first
130 damage.
I mean, you're just giving them extra score.
Yeah, you can see how much score I've given them already, like 500 points, just from that 2 volleys.
Archers.
Wow, jeez.
Yeah, I think that's something that is going to get changed eventually. I doubt they're going to leave it like that. They get shots on these enemy cavalry.
Okay, we got incoming.
Yes, they're archers I'm going to go for first, if it's okay.
Fire!
Two can play at that game.
Oh, well, I've got tier 6 javelins, they're going to do a lot of damage.
Release!
Yeah, get rid of those javelins if you
Yeah,
want.
I'm more focused at the moment. But with them being tier 6 and they have shields as well, so it's
Oh.
kind of hard for me to do a vast amount of damage to them.
Cease firing!
Just noticing that cavalry coming in. Possible danger.
Quick march!
Running into you as a unit.
Our men are under attack!
They're still like absolutely like focused on me no matter what. They just threw their own life away there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Release!
I'm just focusing on some of this enemy archers.
Lose!
Okay, well their cavalry has been taken down, so that's good.
I'm getting a bit of fire from.
Yeah, I got a decent score just by blocking those shots.
Yes, yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yours to command! Archers! Slay them!
Our brothers are
I've
caught
got one
in the
unit of enemy
crossfire.
cavalry still. Just gonna try and get him shot.
That's Vercingetorix.
Quick march!
Just don't worry about him.
I know as soon as I turn him back on me, that one man's gonna
He's
charge
trying
into
to
me.
waste your ammo. I mean, he's just trying to waste your time.
Yeah. Oh, I have the stakes there. Stakes ever on this map, don't I? Run into them.
Fire!
Double time!
Oh, war dogs behind us.
Yeah,
Cease
I got it.
firing! Lose!
Gonna get some shots into them. And then into the handlers.
Archers!
Oh no, an absolutely great game, I've got to say.
Ready to serve!
What's that?
I'm having an absolutely great game.
Our base is under attack!
Yeah, you're doing
we
good.
must stop them!
Right up top.
Look at those poor dog handlers just just slaughtered.
Nice job there.
Poor guys. Oh, base is kind of quite under threat actually. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
we
can-
should head back.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, let me try and get some speed going so we can get back. Actually, gonna be kind of hard. We have one unit of friendly cavalry loitering around, which might be able to sort of reset a bit.
The enemy
I think
base
most
will
of
soon
the
be ours.
enemy cavalry is actually dead, so and I'm probably quicker than most enemy infantry, so I should be okay just to sort of sprint across.
Quick march!
Archers!
Come on, guys. Oh, good.
And they decapped. Good.
Yeah, nice. Because we're easily winning the battle in terms of numbers, so if we can just sort of stall their like assault on our base, then I think we should be able to
Yeah.
win this.
Well, you'll certainly be able to decap them with archers.
Yeah, I would have thought so. It's just there's so many in there; they are capping pretty fast.
Oh, if you shoot at those, well, just shoot at anyone. Quickly.
Yeah, just change target continually. Okay, I'm getting some decap points in.
Yeah, better get to decapping. I'll be there eventually. I'm getting there.
Okay, good. I'm sort of keeping them cycling over now. I'll just keep changing targets to try and... Because you only got to get one hit in and then they like fully decaps them. There's some armoured legionaries on the other side if I can get some hits on them. Yeah, there we go.
Our brothers are caught in the crossfire!
Quick march!
Yeah, they're not going to cap us.
Yeah, I've got them on. I'm quite decent range, so I can just sort of keep peppering each individually. And we're going to cap that.
7,000.
Ancestors!
Yeah, it's panic tonight. I'm getting quite a few points because I keep decapping them.
Yep.
Fire!
And I show up just when it's too late. We get a charge in.
Oh, we can get on those.
Firing! Lose!
There we go. That was a good good one to finish on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you did well.
Yeah, panned out quite nicely. No, it's mostly having you protecting me from that cavalry that enabled me to sort of sit in the middle and just keep shooting at everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's all about the teamwork. For other people understood that a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which I think they do, but you got to be able to communicate.
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard to
it
do
is
so
always tough.
via text.
Yes. Yeah. It can take so long to type things out now.
But I didn't take that many casualties.
It didn't do too badly. You got quite a lot of points from blocking the missile damage.